I'm 78 years old. And if there's one thing I've learned about how a man's life falls apart, it rarely happens loudly. It doesn't happen in a courtroom. It doesn't happen in a shouting match. It doesn't happen with a sudden dramatic crash. It happens quietly, so quietly you don't even realize you're bleeding out. I want to take you back to a Tuesday night many decades ago. I was 35. I had a good job. I had a mortgage. I had a family sleeping upstairs. It was 11:47 p.m. I was sitting in my car, parked in my own driveway. The engine was off. The headlights were dark, and I just sat there for 10 minutes, then 15. I didn't want to go inside. I wasn't avoiding my wife, so we learned to hide the cracks. We smile at work. We pay the bills. We mow the lawn on Sundays. We post the pictures. We perform the role of a successful man so well that everyone believes it. Everyone except us. You see, a man can survive a terrible boss. He can survive a bad economy. He can survive losing a client, but he cannot survive his own internal monologue. If that monologue is constantly tearing him down. I remember an email I received around that time. I had applied for a promotion, a position that would have changed everything. I prepared for weeks. I wanted it. The email arrived on a Thursday morning. It was short, polite, and devastating. We regret to inform you. I stared at the screen. Decades passed. I kept working. I kept paying the mortgage. I kept attending the barbecues. I thought I was being mature. I thought I was accepting reality. But acceptance and surrender are two very different things. Acceptance is moving forward with clarity. Surrender is staying still out of fear. And I had surrendered. At 65, I retired. There was a party, a cake, a watch. People shook my hand. They said you made it. They said enjoy the rest. I smiled and thanked them. But the silence I had been avoiding for 30 years was waiting for me at home. Only this time, there was no job to distract me, no emails to answer, no meetings to attend. It was just me. I let one rejection become a permanent tattoo on my life when it should have just been a temporary bruise. I thought I was protecting myself from further disappointment, but the ultimate disappointment is reaching the end of the line and realizing you never really played the game. You just sat on the bench, making sure you didn't get had. If you are listening to this right now, and you are 30 or 40 or 50, listen to me. If you are sitting in your car tonight, staring at the steering wheel, dreading the walk to the front door, because the voice in your head is waiting for you. Stop. Stop believing every thought that enters your mind. Just because you think it doesn't make it true. The next time you fail, the next time the voice says, give up, talk back, say out loud in that empty car, I hear you. But you are wrong. Then turn the key. Open the door. Walk inside. And the next morning, send another email. Make another call. Try one more time. Because the pain of rejection is temporary. It stings. It burns. And then it fades. But the pain of sitting in a quiet room at 78 years old, wondering who you could have been if you had just been a little braver. That pain does not fade. It echoes